That's it.
There's more to come yet.
Breathe in. There's hardly any surface mining here anymore, and the deeper we go, the more dangerous it is. Blasting happens at least a mile underground, and the whole town shakes. Oh, here we are, in probably the biggest reason for Mount Isa's existence. Dirty Great Hole. You have to keep reminding yourself that it's not actually a Bond set. No, this is for real.
It's like a video gun thing.
Oh, right.
Gear downshift.
That's a gear shift as well?
That's your gear shift, directional change, the whole lot. It's all in here together.
It is a video game. It's a big video game.
And then your pocket.
I think it could be a bit illegal on your tyre there. You have to drive sideways. Bit like life. Here. Serious hardware. Should have seen the drive shaft on that baby. Every day, these men have to trust each other with their lives. It does seem like everyone's really matey, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we rely on each other, we all keep an eye out for each other.
And that transfers up top as well.
It's a close-knit town, man, like that.
I've never actually been to a face where they're actually cut in there, or I've seen the size of the machines. That must all be a bit scary. Any near misses?
Oh, I've had a couple.
It's not the firing, the blasting that's dangerous. It's going back in after and the loose rocks.
Yeah.
I suppose we've all lost mates there over the years.
Wash the bar down afterwards, make the ground safe again to start the cycle up again.
Yeah. It must be a tough one, you know, having to come to work knowing that you've all had pals who've, you know, copped it.
That'd be the worst thing that come back up. When that happens the next week or so, or the next shifts at least.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of mates carted out and done body bags. It wasn't very nice.
No, I can
We
imagine.
all had a bit of a tear in our eye.
Yeah,
I'm ashamed to admit that, mate. I've known them for a while.
Yeah, daylight. This is when you
Yeah,
know.
you're always pleased to see it, mate.
Yeah, I can tell you. Thanks very much.
No worries, mate.
See you later, mate.
Yeah.
Take care.
Good meeting you.
And you.
Righty, bud. Oscar Zulu Golf. Left. 9,000.
Now we're off to the races.
It's going to be a really hot one today.
Every September, thousands of people converge on Birdsville for the races, bang in the middle of the desert with nowhere to stay. It's legendary, and we're about to find out why.
You could check the oil and water, thanks. Everyone likes to look similar, don't they?
Yeah, let's get the cowboy hat.
To Australia, boys.
Thanks very much, that's nice of you.
Don't even know who you are.
Oh, well, thanks for the welcome anyway.
It's 8:10 in the morning, and these guys are doing what they've been doing for the past 2 days, having a drink.
You can see the atmosphere's going a bit bonkers here already. I used to score a cold one from the pub there. But this was a little town that used to be extremely rich, where they used to drive a lot of cattle through it, and there was a toll on the cattle, which made the state extremely rich, but that stopped in 1901. So now 100 people live here. And when this race day happens, it's expected to swell to about 6,000, so it's just brewing up now. It's kind of early in the day, isn't it?
And about 400 or 500 private aeroplanes as well, or small aeroplanes.
And so there's no hotels or anything. We've got swags. We're sleeping under the plane tonight.
A big part of the adventure is the journey to get here. You're a star if you've taken longer than anyone else, but an idiot if it's because your four-wheel drive broke down or you ran out of petrol. Doing over 1,000 miles from Melbourne in 2 days is an achievement, especially when half of it is driving across sand dunes.
If you don't make it, then you, your mates, and the warm tinnies are history. But if you're lucky, you may be found before you cook in the car.
There's another one, looks quite safe. Coming in every 2 minutes.
I didn't recognise you, but I recognised your mate.
Well, how are you going to miss him?
And I said, where's your mate? And he said, he's here. And then I had a look at you.
There's no sign of any horses yet, and with the races not due to start till tomorrow, everyone finds their own way of killing time.
I'm a humour, mate. There's nothing like it. Fantastic. You blokes do great.
We can't waste it. We want to no. Oh, he drinks even worse than what I do.
I give up.
If you're really stuck, you can always try dropping a coin into a tin can from your bottom.
Who wants to start now?
I think you got to keep that one.
It's got its own tarnish. Sticky, this one. Check that.
Oh. Well, there's not much you can say about that, is there?
Nice saddlebags.
Quite extraordinary.
And still the planes keep coming, lined up in the desert like hundreds of flying camper vans. There's a big dust storm blowing in, so whether or not we'll be able to see the horse racing is anybody's guess. Either way, Neil's feeling lucky. Undeterred by the choking dust, the Birdsville crowd carry on, just like Ascot.
First, get a bet on.
Right, let's have a wander around all of them and see who's offering odds on what and what the variance is and why. Mate, what's this locals, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne? What's all that about?
That's the locals, that's Birdsville. That's in Brisbane.
Oh, right, these are races going on elsewhere, yeah? Got you, mate, got you. I'm gonna get 20 bucks on, 50 bucks on certain area over here. Well, it's fours.
The dust has blown in off the desert. You can't open your eyes. It gets in your mouth, your nose, everything. Normally, you just go home and say, we're not going to go and watch the horse racing today. But these people travelled from Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, 24-hour journeys, some of them. So they're just going to push the poor horses round this course, come what may. Work that out.
Who have you got in this one? Have you got anyone?
What are we looking at, guys?
Oh, it says... Oh, 64, was it? What did you get it on, evens?
Being as I'm full of blarney, my money went on an Irish horse. Number 5, Certain Ira.
Oh, look, there's 4 horses racing. No, 3. Oh, no, 5. Is it horses or is it camels?
Come on, kick it out, you bastard!
We made it, through the dust.
Certain Ira, yeah. You in, yeah? You what, you didn't know? What's going on with you guys? Come on, you're in a gambling den. Nice one, mate. I'll be back. Precisely, and you're going to get it all back by the end of the day anyway. You're now my lucky bookie. Cheers, mate. What a life.
Wherever they are, whatever they're doing, Australians insist on enjoying themselves. With a hat like that, she should be at Ascot, running. But the day's not all racing. The tent fighters are in town. This boxing troupe tours the Outback, taking on all comers for cash. One of the pros is Spider.
You came over here from Slough in 1966?
1966, yeah.
And you said you've been fighting ever since?
Yeah. As soon as I got off the boat, I started fighting.
What's your job description on your paperwork?
Last of the tent fighters, yeah, we are, yeah.
And what sort of schedule do you work?
Well, we've been on the road for 7 weeks. We'll average 6 fights each weekend. Yeah, about 6. So, what, 7 6 is 42, something like that.
You're off tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I got the night off.
Why is that?
I've had a bit of an altercation with one of the locals here a couple of nights back, and I got my nose broken and my ear bashed and lost a tooth. Every town we go to, we have a hard boy and we have an easy boy. Like there's always a snag in every town, what we call a snag. That prick that can like aim up and can really go for it, like, you know, and we expect to find one of them now and again. But you get that bloke who'll come in there and just wants to rip somebody's head off, and then we accommodate him. He gets what he's looking for.
Fred challenges anyone to come into his tent and do their worst.
Do you come to Birdsville every year?
No, it's the first time, so I can't be here. So I'm on a 5-week holiday, and everywhere.
Yeah?
Mount Isa rodeo, the golf, pissed around,
Good on you.
5 weeks and only 4 days off the piss. It's been great.
I'm so tired of watching these guys warm up.
Yes, I was very thirsty that day.
Look at him, see him there, twirling round. I'm tired already. yeah, I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah, get him on. Get him on, eh?
Is your friend who's going to fight? Has he fought before?
No. Just like you and me, eh? Just off the street, just comes in, bang, bang. Oh, he's a logger.
He's cocky.
He fells
He's a
trees.
logger.
He fells trees for a living.
Oh, we can fight this bloke, yeah. Come on, mate.
Yeah, who's having to go, yeah.
Whoa!
Come on, son!
Step into him! Hey! Step into him!
Amongst the wild men, the chancers and the drunks, there's one who feels he has to prove something to himself.
Are you up next, mate?
I don't know, I'm wrestling.